Hey, what up, y'all? This back with New Content TV. Okay, now we got Tank Davis versus Jake Paul come November. All right. Um, Now, listen, y'all. Let Tank do what he want to do, man. He said it plenty of times that he's tired of boxing. He doesn't want to box anymore. He's done with it. And so he just want to make money, man. And I get it. You want to do these exhibition fights. Mayweather did it. You got all these fighters that fought Jake Paul for easy payday, and that's all it is, y'all. It's all entertainment. If you want to entertain and you just want to do it for the fun of it, get paid for it. You know what I mean? If you want to fight serious, if you want to win belts, then stick to that. You know what I mean? Try to get your belts and fight serious and things like. I mean, you do what you want to do. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm tired of people coming at Tank Davis, man. Like he can't make his money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, let the young man make his money, man. That's it. Yeah. So I want to see this fight. I'm really tired of Jake Paul beating up on old retired fighters, man. I really didn't like when he fought Mike Tyson and Anderson Silva, man. I really didn't like that. Why doesn't he call out the Browns bomber? You know, the Browns bomber. His career kind of went down. And it seems like the Bronx Bomber, he's still fighting a little bit, but he's not, I don't see him as committed like he used to be, since he lost to Fury. He lost to a couple of fighters already, man. And I think he on the fresh retirement, man. I think the Bronx Bombers, he's a little bit older, like late 30s, late 30s, I think. You know what I mean? Call him out. Come on, J. Paul, call him out, but that's okay. You don't have to call him out. You know what I mean? We could stick with Tank. You know what I mean? Hopefully, Jake Paul loses about at least 50 pounds, right? At least 50 pounds, man. I know he likes to cheat. I know he likes to be heavier than his opponent. He likes to be old. He likes to be younger than his opponent. You know what I mean? But just lose about 50 pounds, man, for Tank. Tank said in the interview that he will fight somebody that's 200 pounds. No more than 210. Is what he said. So I know Jake Paul's a big guy. He probably could get down to like 230, probably 225. That's cool. I think Tank still got a chance. You know what I mean? I just want Tank to just knock this nigga out in the first round, man. I'm tired of Jake Paul thinking like he really got hands like that. He just looked good to all fighters, man. Y'all keep saying that, oh man, Jake Paul got hands, he can really box. He looked good to all fighters. Of course he gonna look good. Of course you're gonna think he got hands. When you're fighting against somebody that can't fight, it makes you look good until you fight somebody that can actually fight. You know what I'm saying? So everybody keeps saying that Jake Paul can fight, can box and all that. Oh, he's getting better. Nah, man, he's not getting better, because if he was getting better, he'll be fighting elite fighters his age. Just as hungry as he is. You know what I mean? So he's not getting better because you're not fighting the best. You're fighting retired fighters that used to be in their prime, used to be their best. They move slow. Their reflex and reaction time is gone slower. That don't make you good. That don't make you a good boxer. And I get it, man. You got the audience, man. I don't know what type of audience Jake Paul got, but I know it's not a race thing, because Jake Paul, he seemed like a cool dude, man. I don't know the guy, but from what I see, he's like a kid that just want to have fun, man. You know what I mean? He's a YouTuber. He's been doing YouTube since he was a kid. Him and his brother. You know what I'm saying? And they be goofing around on YouTube, and they make millions of it. It's crazy. I see why a lot of kids don't really want to commit to school. All they want to do is do YouTube videos and TikTok videos and blow up, man. Kids right nowadays, man, they ain't even try to get on 9-to-5 jobs, man. They just get on YouTube, they get on TikTok and make these videos, man, and just stay consistent at it and become millionaires within the 5 years. Man, I never seen so many young millionaires in my life. It's crazy. It was never like this in the 90s. You know what I mean? Never like this in the 90s and the early 2000s. Ever since social media came out, man, people start monetizing off drama and goofiness. You know what I'm saying? So this is an era of nobody should be broke, man. In this era, I'm just gonna keep it a buck with y'all, man. Nobody should be broke, man. Get on YouTube or TikTok, do something viral, do something, man. You know what I mean? Because people are paying to watch people act goofy, basically. You know what I mean? And people are paying to watch Jake Paul fight goofies. No, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. People are paying the greats, the legends, fight this goofy kid, Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's a goofy kid, man. I mean, he's a goofy kid. That's what he is. He's not known for anything else other than being goofy on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You know, and whatever works, man. I always say that get it how you live, man. Get it how you live, man. I don't never knock nobody hustle. You know what I'm saying? I don't never knock nobody hustle, man. And if he wants to pick retired fighters with old legs, 60, 50 years old, and make a lot of money, hey, man, it is what it is. I mean, you know, we will all do the same thing. So I'm tired of people like another thing too, man. Like, you know, we really can't knock Jake Paul's hustle, but at the same time, man, it would be better if he fights somebody around his age and somebody just as skilled. That's all the fans asking for. He already got beat by an amateur professional fighter, you know. And that was just that he wasn't even that good like that. But just imagine Jake Paul fighting somebody elite, super elite, you know. But now we got to see Jake Paul fight against Tank Davis, man. And I hope it happens. I hope it's not a rumor. I hope you know, because I already saw it in multiple social media pages, so it seems like it's legit, you know. And I hope this fight happens, man, because Tank Davis ain't gonna play with that man. You know what I mean? Tank Davis ain't gonna play with that man. You know what I mean? And yes, Jake Paul's a big kid, but you know, you get hit in the face, you get hit in the jaw, you get hit in your temple, you're going down. It don't matter how big your body looks. You get hit in the right spot in your face and your head, you're going down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward for this fight, man, in November, man. That's gonna be a great fight, man. You know, and we shall see what's gonna happen, man. Because at the end of the day, somebody got to put a stop to this clown, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even want Jake Paul to stop, man. After Tank beat his ass, man. You know what I mean? I want Jake Paul to continue putting on a show. You know what I'm saying? Because it's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? It's entertainment, man. And we all want to see entertainment. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, you know, that's what it's all about. But I want Tank Davis to put a stop to this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? And I would prefer Tank Davis call out the Bronze Bomber, man. Yeah. I would prefer Jake Paul call out the Bronze Bomber, man. Yeah. That's a good fight. Because that's a heavyweight fight, right? You know what I mean? So, you know, he wants to fight Mike Tyson. Let him fight the Bronze Bomber. You know what I mean? Because, you know, we all know that the Bronze Bomber, man, he's a has-been. You know, he used to be undefeated. He used to be all that. Now he in the top, in the bottom. So fight, because he likes to fight people that's in the bottom. He likes to fight people that's retired or their record just diminished. You know what I mean? But their age got to match. If you got a bad record now, if you're not as good as you used to be, but you gotta be 50 years old. You gotta be old. You gotta be washed up. That's who Jake Paul want to fight. He want to fight old, washed up fighters. You know what I'm saying? Call out the Bronze Bomber, man. Jake Paul. You and your brother could call out the Bronze Bomber. I want to see that fight. I really want to see you fight against the Bronze Bomber, man. Call out Wilder. You know? But, you know, we'll take Tank. You know what I mean? Even though he's short, you know what I mean? The man weigh about 140, 130. You know, whatever, man. But he got skills. He got skills, and he got a lot of power. So, you know, I would like for Tank Davis to put this nigga to sleep, man. You know what I mean? I hope Tank Davis beat him so bad, man, that he just take a break from boxing for a while. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, y'all. What do y'all think, dude? Y'all think, man? Y'all think Tank Davis gotta beat Jake Paul's ass, or you think that Jake Paul gotta hang in there for the 12 rounds? You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see it. You know, I can't wait to see it. You know, I'm pretty sure that Jake Paul would love to fight Mayweather right now. Now that he's old, I'm thinking Jake Paul is waiting for Mayweather to hit 55 years old. They ain't gonna call him out. That's what I think. I think Jake Paul's gonna push for the Floyd Mayweather fight when Mayweather turns 55 years old. I guarantee you, man. Mark my words. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, man. So if this is a true thing in November, man, I'm definitely paying for the fight. I'm definitely gonna watch the fight. You know what I mean? Just because I want to see Jake Paul get his ass beat, man. Because I know Tank Davis is not gonna take a fall. He's not gonna negotiate to lose. Tank Davis stand on business. He want to win. He's not gonna sign no papers to get paid to lose. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Anyway, y'all, this is back with New Content TV, man. Please subscribe to the channel. All right, y'all? Subscribe to the channel. Please like and share. All right, y'all? I'm on TikTok as well. Holla at me. Yeah.